Hey, what should we do for Valentine's Day? Dinner for two at a fancy restaurant?
Sounds expensive.
How about a day at the spa?
For both of us?
Definitely not. Do you remember the last time we tried going to the spa together on Valentine's Day?
That was a disaster. How about we fly to Waco, Texas? Home of Magnolia Market, Chip and Joanna Games, they're cute little kids. And Baylor University.
So let me get this straight. On Valentine's Day, you want us to fly all the way to Waco, Texas.
For hundreds of miles.
I love you.
Okay, there's 9,000 feet. We'll level off here temporarily until they allow us to continue the climb.
November 44 Golf, climb and maintain 12,000.
Out of 9,000 for 12,000, 44 Golf. And just like that, we get to continue the climb. Denver departure, Golden Eagle 19er 44 Golf, 11,500 for 12,000.
November 19er 44 Golf, Denver departure, Roger, I'll have higher in about 12 miles.
Sounds good.
RB2 Victor, Victor, traffic no factor, proceed direct a Dane.
Kansas City Center, Golden Eagle 19er 44 Golf, flight level 210.
Golden Eagle 44 Golf, thank you.
Well, we're going to talk about the electrical system today on our flight from Longmont, Colorado to Waco, Texas. How does that sound, Michael? You want to talk about the electrical system? All right, Cessna designed the electrical system with almost perfect redundancy. Each half of the electrical circuit has its own independent alternator, voltage regulator, and overvoltage protection. The voltage regulators are tied together for load sharing. The emergency power avionics check provides a backdoor to power the avionics bus if the primary switch fails, which it did once for me. There's even an emergency power alternator switch that will excite the alternators if the field is collapsed and the self-exciters fail. This kind of redundancy leads to incredible dispatch reliability and reduces in-flight emergencies to manageable procedures in this airplane. The instrumentation for the electrical system is something I love as an electrical engineer. I can tell how the left and right alternators are loaded with this switch here. If the battery is charging or discharging when I put the switch in this position, and what voltage the entire electrical system is at with the switch in this position. You can see it's at 28 volts. A 25 amp hour battery is in the left wing stub. It's a little tough to see from inside the airplane. Cessna included a vent for the battery to dissipate harmful gases and a drain mast, both of those below the wing, to excrete overboard any water or battery acid that might spill into the battery box. Sounds like a good idea to me. Each engine also has a 100 amp alternator service, and for reference, homes for many decades only had 100 amp service to their house. Either engine alternator is really capable of driving all the necessary equipment, including all of our de-ice equipment, such as heated de-icing for the windshield, heat for the sensors, and pitot heat as well. The alternators are actually oversized so that either one of them can carry the load. Again, Cessna did a great job designing the electrical system of these 421s. Waco Tower, Golden Eagle 19er 44 Golf, 3,000 outside of Coffee.
Golden Eagle 19er 44 Golf, Waco Tower, runway 19, clear for the option, wind 20016, gust 26.
Clear for the option, we intend to land, 44 Golf.
Roger, clear to land, 44 Golf.
Clear to land.
$251 Charlie Foxtrot, reback correct, and let me know when you're ready to taxi.
Go for it. Here's Michael doing the floss at Magnolia Silos. The family made it to the Magnolia Silos. After doing some shopping, we came to this outdoor play area, which is an all-weather, all-season area. Our 5 children enjoyed it. There comes Abigail, and a whole lot of other children also enjoying it. They have food trucks and a pavilion to eat out of the sun in the hot Texas summers. A nursery family of 13 Columbia mammoths was found near Waco, and they built a building over top of the dig site to preserve it because there were so many bones to excavate.
Attention. People, I told you when we were in Texas at Fort Hood, I expect to be addressed as ma'am. Do you understand me?
No, Mommy. Yes, Mommy.
Let's try that again. Say yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, Mommy.
All right. Now, because of your insubordination, we are taking out 10 push-ups. Ready? Go.
1, 2, 3,
Again. Louder.
7, 8, 9, 10. Recover.
Attention. Now, how will we be addressing your mother today?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Michael, 10 more. Down you go.
We always do it as a team, right? Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10.
Now,
Recover.
how will we be addressing our mother?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am. Good job, Noah.
All right.
All right, dismissed.
Hopefully that's... Army regulations dictate an oil drip pan underneath every motor, in this case even for a 40-year-old vehicle on permanent display. We went to church on Sunday and shared it with 400 people from Post and the surrounding community. It is always nice to worship with active duty service members. This sculpture was in the church lobby and has to be one of the most moving pieces of military art I have ever seen. We learned a few things about Fort Hood. It's named after a Confederate general. It's one of the largest installations in the Department of Defense, capable of holding 2 whole Army divisions. This is the oldest building on post, just built after World War II. So folks, we're about to leave Fort Hood. How was your time there?
Great.
And what was the name of the street that our hotel was on?
Tank. Destroyer. Blower.
Great job. We're going to say bye-bye to Fort Hood now.
If you need to reset an alternator, there is a procedure for that. After you've reduced the electrical load and checked the circuit breaker, you can select the alternator and turn it off. That will cause you to see a alternator out light on the annunciator panel. And then once you reset the alternator, if the alternator comes back online, that light will be extinguished. The horizontal situational indicator is made by Collins and was top-of-the-line avionics in 1975, originally built to be driven by airline electrical power sources. So the horizontal situational indicator is actually powered by a 115 volt alternating current. So we have two inverters, a main and a standby, that we can use to convert 28 volt DC direct current to 115 volt AC alternating current.